And here is what I found. It's a burrow going into the colony. We have babies who, instead of coming the right way from in the burrow into the colony, came the wrong way from the burrow out of the colony. But for now, I'm thinking I'll fill it up this way, and then like really good with like a whole bunch of boards and rocks, and I'll shove stuff down in here to block up the entrance so it's really hard for her to dig anything, and it would be impossible for the kits themselves to just get out again. And so hopefully the black one and any other babies who were out went in, so I don't accidentally block them out. I will be keeping an eye on this area though, just in case I did accidentally lock anybody out and they're wandering around trying to get back in. But we are still waiting for Acrobat to let the rest of the babies out. I have been looking these past few days, no one is running around outside that I can see, so I find it unlikely that she dug them out the other way again. I guess it's still a waiting game. Unlike what I originally thought, we do have some kits who are still roaming free outside of the colony who I guess didn't go back into the burrow when they escaped, and I covered it up a few days ago. I thought that moving all those IBC totes and making so much noise would scare them back into their burrow, and I would cover them up and they'd be fine in the burrow like they're supposed to be. And for a few days I was looking, but I didn't see any kits roaming free, so I thought, great, it's how it worked out, and I did everything correctly and they're all safe in their burrow. But then a few days after I stopped filming the escaped baby video, I saw one black kit and one chestnut kit was still out. It was at least one of each. So for the past week or so, they have just been free ranging out by the chicken coop and the IBC totes. They've gotten enough to eat and to like live and stuff. There's still some green things growing, even though most of them are dead because it's wintertime. And the other day we were able to catch one chestnut kit, so we are possibly halfway there to getting them all back to where they're supposed to be. So we have one chestnut kit who is now in the colony, and it hasn't gotten wounded, it hasn't died. Its fate so far is much better than the fate of its sibling. So with the kits escaped, I didn't know if that was all of her babies, and so I didn't know if she wasn't nursing them anymore or if she would ever uncover her burrow, because if her babies are gone she wouldn't really do it. So I've just been waiting around, waiting for her to possibly uncover her burrow. Maybe not, I didn't know what was going to happen, but it looks like she uncovered her burrow. You guys, the burrow is open! Can you see? It's hard because it's in the shadow, but right under here there's a burrow that goes way, way, way down. I haven't seen any of her kits that would have come out of the burrow out yet, so it's possible they're still in there and for some reason they haven't come out yet, or they have come out and just happen to be in there again. I see lots of Ivy's kits as well as the older kits we're keeping for breeding. And I have seen that one chestnut kit who we rescued from being stuck outside, but I have not seen any kits who would possibly have come out of the burrow in the ground. So I'll keep an eye on that and see if we can see any later this morning or throughout the day or this evening. So this is really good news. It's a good development, and hopefully we'll have more meat kits to butcher and more meat in our freezer because of this. I was afraid we had lost most, if not all, of Acrobat's litter, but hopefully that is not the case anymore. It is later in the day, and it looks like Acrobat has dug out her burrow a whole bunch more. There is bits of rock and dirt all over in this area, so she's been like digging like crazy. As I have been in here, I've been looking around. I have not seen any of Acrobat's babies other than the chestnut one who's already out. So maybe none of her babies are in the nest and she's just digging it out to give birth to her next litter. I don't know. It is the next day. I'm still looking for more black or chestnut kits and I don't see any more. And it looks like Acrobat buried her burrow again. So I'm guessing she gave birth again. So I guess there weren't any more. So we just have that one chestnut kit who we caught. And then any more who are free ranging right now who we can manage to catch. You guys, There it is. The little chestnut kit. The little one we've managed to save. Isn't he so little and cute? So, Acrobat, did you have babies? I don't know. I really want to do something to make sure I know where the hole is. Maybe I'll dig it up and then, like, I don't know, maybe put like a marker right by it, like a stake in the ground, or like not a flag, they'd chew that. I don't know. I need some way to know where her burrow is. Maybe I'll dig it up on camera and then I can tell where it is from watching the video. Maybe I'll try that. I am trying to film and literally all of these rabbits are coming up to me and trying to chew my clothes and chew my shoes, and it's so annoying. Maybe I should not have made them more friendly. Maybe I liked it better when they were not chewing my stuff and just leaving me alone. I don't know. Okay. This should be easy. So it goes directly down this way. Okay. Self, remember this. So if you ever need to check on them, do that way, okay? There he is! Little bunny! Little rescued bunny! Look at you, you're so cute! Alright, something very interesting just happened. I came in the colony to do a different project, and I saw someone's back feet and tail sticking out of here, and like they weren't moving, and honestly, I thought that rabbit was dead. So I was poking it, and then Ivanhoe crawled out. I thought, that's kind of weird. So thankfully he wasn't dead though. That freaked me out for a little bit. Then Acrobat comes out, and this was closed up this morning, but it's not anymore. So maybe Acrobat just gave birth now and didn't before? I don't know, because like she had buried it up, but I was still feeling her belly and I felt like she was still pretty big, and now she doesn't look as big, and I don't know, so maybe she did give birth, but not when I thought she did. I don't know. Maybe I'll try reaching in there. Oh, okay, I tried. I can't get all the way to the back. I just felt a whole bunch of rocks and cold rocks and dirt. So, I guess we'll see how this plays out. So many interesting twists and turns. Guys, Acrobat is pulling fur. Can you see? It's hard for you to see. I can see what she's doing. She's pulling fur. Sorry, my battery's going really low. Sorry, my camera battery ran out and I had to go get a new one. But Acrobat is in there. She finished pulling fur and she went in, and I don't see her out yet. So maybe she's giving birth now? I don't know. I don't know. This is good though, isn't it? It's a good sign that she's gonna have babies in there, right? Ivanhoe just went down there again. You can see his tail and feet. I guess it's cooler down there than up here. I was feeling down there and it was really nice and cool. So, I don't know, it's kind of a warm day, even though it's December. I can hear Acrobat, she's snorting in there. And he's just, you know, and like you'd think like there would be a rabbit stuck dead in a burrow. If he saw this, I was so freaked out. But he's fine. I guess, I don't know if he's going in there because she's giving birth and it smells weird and he like wants to try to breed her, or if it's just cooler down there than out here and he just wants to stay in the cool place. It could be maybe a mixture of both too. He's going down even further. You can just see the tip of his tail. And Acrobat's grunting like crazy. Wow, that's a big burrow. There are 2 rabbits in there? Wow. Yay, they both came out. What you gonna do now? Gonna hide from Ivanhoe? Make sure you be a gentleman, okay? Here she comes with some more straw in her mouth. You gathering straw in your mouth for your nest? Maybe she isn't giving birth yet. Maybe she's just nesting. And she's making trips in there to nest. So maybe she doesn't have babies yet. This whole giving birth in burrows thing is still kind of new to me. We had rabbits in a colony give birth in burrows a long, long time ago, but I don't remember much from then. So this is kind of like my first time. Good girl, goodbye. It's crazy how they can fit in such tiny spaces. You would think, like, this is my hand going in here. It's like that, not even that big. I can't even spread my hand out all the way in there. It's not even like from here to here, not even that big. But a huge old pregnant rabbit can fit in there. It's amazing. It is the next morning and the hole is all covered up. I think that's a good sign. It is a long time later. I have been very curious about this burrow, if it's even being used anymore, and what was going on with it. I've dug it up several times and tried to reach in, but the space is too small for my arm to fit. So today I just got too curious, so I took some shovels and dug it out so I can finally reach in there. Acrobat is kind of very interested in what I'm doing, so I dug in there for a long time. I kept feeling nothing. Then I reached my hand in as far as it could go. I stretched and stretched, and then I was able to grab out a little baby, a little chestnut kit that looked about 2 weeks old. So I'm gonna try now and somehow have like a light in this camera and put it in there and see what I can see, because I couldn't see anything, I could just feel stuff. So now I'm gonna see if I can record anything cool or get a better feel for how it is in there. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. I'm gonna try to see if we can see the kits better. There are definitely babies in there. Let's see if I can do this again and see how that goes. There are actually babies in here. They're like 2 weeks old. I was able to grab one. Okay, that was pretty cool. Let me see if I can grab a kit out of there so we can look at it in the normal setting and not in the burrow. Oh, I know, you've never been held before. It's scary. I had to drag you by 1 foot. That was all I could grab. Woo! Here you are, little black baby. You're alive and healthy and not escaping out of the other side. So it looks like, so far from what I can tell, my blockage of the entrance thing worked, and they are, no, that's the wrong way. That is the wrong way. You have to go in this way. Go back in with your friends. So that's really good. We have, I could see like 2 or 3 black kits and 1 chestnut kit. They are pretty old and almost old enough to come out of the burrow, and they have not gone out of the other side like which happened to the last litter. So I guess all my putting rocks and stones and boards over there worked. I was worried for a while that it hadn't. So I guess at around 2 weeks old, they are old enough to come out of the nest, or I guess out of the burrow in this case. But Acrobat has not opened it up fully for them to get out. I could just bury it up again and let her do everything, but I don't know, with that bad experience with this last litter, I really don't want to have a bad experience with this other one too. I know the circumstances are a little bit different, but I'm thinking that maybe I will leave the burrow open. I don't know, if Acrobat wants to bury it back up, then that's fine, but if he wants to just let it out and they can start coming out, I guess that's okay too. But, I guess I don't have to decide because she's going to bury it up for herself. I'm sorry for disturbing. I wanted to make sure they weren't drowned or that you weren't using this. If she wasn't using the burrow, I would probably have buried it up because I was worried on how it would fare with the whole caving in episode we had last litter. But I'm glad this litter so far is doing good and normal. She's just going to bury it back up. So this is a very happy and surprising ending to this video. So thank you all for watching. Oh, before I leave, let me show you that one surviving kit who is still in here. He has grown so much since probably a few minutes ago when you saw him last. So he or she has gotten so much bigger. He's still a little scared of us though, because he's all wild. But look how big he is! Compared to Leandrin, he's huge, isn't he?
Look at you. You're so big. I'm gonna go bye-bye. Gonna go bye? Okay, say bye to the friends. Bye.